This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
How about rookie Jimmy Johnson? Started fourth, and he's running the top 5.
There we go, Park.
Oh.
Park.
Gordon gets past as Steve Park hard in the wall.
Oh, we got the right front corner pretty good in the right side of the car.
32 car. Got damage.
Yeah, Ricky Craven, the whole front of his car is stove in as Steve Park, the race leader, and Ricky Craven, the pole sitter, crash.
And he was trying to get around Stacy Compton, who was trying to stay on the lead lap in the 14 car.
Yeah, you see that the 14 car got his all torn up on the right side. He goes down here underneath him. It's hard to stay underneath a guy. You just got to have that. You need that room to slide up. Compton didn't give it to him, and he didn't do anything wrong. Not that Compton did anything wrong, but you got to go in there low. You got to have room to slide up.
Here's a different angle. Robbie Gordon, a lot of
it's
smoke
tire
in that
smoke.
car.
Tire smoke. Now he's got a tire down.
Well, he hit the wall earlier, and they tried to keep him out there for a while before they pitted the car. But
caution is on the speedway.
You know what he's done? He's broken the rear track bar. His rear end is wobbling all over the place.
Yes, he has, and that's probably a product from going up and hitting the walls.
Back end hops out. Bam.
And there's no kidding. You hit the wall that hard, you've probably broke that track bar, man.
Well, he didn't break it that time. He just wounded it. This time, he's going to take it on out. Bam. She came out that time. They're in 3 and 4.
So that will change 4th place.
Oh, trouble over there on the back straightaway. Who is it? It's a 19 car.
Jeremy Mayfield.
And he saves it.
Well, he hit the outside wall once already.
Caution is on the speedway.
But he saved that from being a multi-car crash.
Yeah. The 23 car got into, you see where he got in the left rear right there. The 23 car turned him, got him up in the fence.
Going through turn 2.
Oops.
Hut Strickland in the 23 coming up off turn 2. Almost the same thing we saw with Steve Park, but at the other end of the racetrack earlier.
You know, Jim
is the jack man, Jerry Schweitz, the gas man. No chassis adjustment for Sterling Marlin.
Oh, trouble. Turn 4 down here in trouble.
Kurt Busch has crashed at turn 3 and now spinning his Hut Strickland and another car in the wall. Matt.
And Mike, the 22 car is already on pit road. They went back in their wedge adjustment as they look up and see the 11 car go smoking by. They're telling Tommy Baldwin about the caution.
Nothing he could do. Pick it up there in progress as Busch went spinning back down to the track apron, and there Bodine tags Hut Strickland, who had checked up.
Daryl, I'm not a big speculator. This is one of the worst places in the world coming on the pit road. I just wonder if Kurt Busch was trying to get on the pit road and that entrance snuck up on him.
Yeah. Crash in the back straightaway coming off turn number 2. A ferocious crash in the back straightaway off turn number 2. Tony Stewart, the leader around. Mark Martin's in it. Ward Burton's in it. One car got completely sideways and the track was blocked. Look at the damage to Schrader's car. He is climbing out. His teammate Johnny Benson is involved. Kurt Busch, you see his damaged car. And the leader Stewart caught up in it.
Mark Martin and 24 cars got damage on the right side. I don't know how bad it is. I don't think it's real bad, but he scraped along the side of Tony Stewart.
Dave Blaney and Ward Burton are the other cars involved. Jeff Gordon, I believe he got a little right side damage as he drove through there.
He got into the back side of Stewart's, but it didn't look that bad.
But he did get through.
I don't think he hurt his cars cosmetically. That's about it. I think he can fix it. I think Tony must be hurt, and I feel so sorry for Kenny Schrader. I hope Tony's all right.
Stewart's car got sideways, Gerald, and I believe he got hit hard in the left side.
Yeah, they're...
when one car gets sideways here, this track gets so narrow. There's nowhere for anyone to go. Damage to Buckshot Jones.
I think...
There's Tony all by himself.
Going low.
Oh, Buckshot got in trouble.
He was sideways off turn 2, got loose, and Tony Stewart just came up on him so fast, nowhere to go. There's where Jeff Gordon got the damage. Sterling Marlin gets through, and Bill Elliott gets through.
Oh,
and there's the hit.
Goodness.
Spencer just pile drove Stewart's car. There you see Ward Burton get caught up in it, and a host of cars on the outside. Tony Stewart, it's reported, is out of his car.
Well, the good news is all that impact was on the right side.
Yes.
That wasn't in the driver's side. You can see there on the right side. I'm sure he's shaken up quite a lot. They're stabilizing him there with stuff around his neck.
And our folks report that Tony Stewart was moving when they put him on the stretcher. And Rusty Wallace, then Matt Kenseth, 11 seconds back in 8th. Jeff Gordon is 9th, Bill Elliott 10th, Jeff Burton 11th.
That's a good solid day for Bill Elliott. We talked about it earlier in the race, just has stayed out of trouble.
Bill, I told you when the end of the day came, he'd be in the top 10, he wouldn't have a scratch on his car.
10 years ago, he won this race, his 4th consecutive victory in the Junior Johnson number 11.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to be here for a while. You're getting out of Bill just what Bill can do. He runs the race, he runs all day, he stays out of trouble, gets a good finish.
3rd place. This isn't over.
By no means, with 6 laps to go.
Earnhardt Jr. and Harvick.
And they have enough cushion on Ryan Newman back in 5th in the 12 car. They can get up here and go after it a little bit. Harvick pulls right up on the rear bumper. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Harvick's been beating him, getting down in the corner right there, down to the bottom side. Now, will it stick?
No, but here's the thing. Remember how Junior pulled over, let the 40 and the 21 go by?
So there by nose, still there. Clear, all clear, all clear.
I don't think he was just waving to him.
No, he wasn't. That's cooling off that glove because it was smoking.
Yes.
So I ain't pulling over for you there, bud. You're going to have to get by me.
Man, what a battle between these two guys.
Well, they're having fun. Now, believe it or not, these two guys are probably having fun. Oh,
He did it. He pulled over, Darryl.
Clear
He's pretty
by,
smart.
clear.
He done had enough
That
on the front
25
stretch.
closes fast as your mirror.
Well, you talk about double dipping. They double dipped all the way through turn 4 here.
You want that spot that bad, you just go ahead. Yeah. I'll deal with you later. Hey, what are you thinking? Man, it's a race about over with.
I'm sliding around, y'all over the top of me.
If third's that important to you, just have at it. I think Junior's just trying to hang on, right here to get to the finish.
Just
He's
3.5 more laps. We'll get us a nice top 3 or 4. Top 4.
Yeah, he has a big handful right there.
He's going to have a hard time holding off to the 12 car because he is closing in a hurry.
14 up here again.
Sterling Marlin, all those Carolina Dodge dealers who've named this race are breathing a little easier with him out front by 3.5 seconds with 3 to go.
There's a lot of lap traffic up there. That kind of lead, you just need to pick and choose where you go by these guys.
Yeah, he's under no pressure. I mean, he can just about coast in from here. I know he'd just soon not to run up on anybody else. He just soon to follow him. And I don't think he'd have anything to worry about.
We're all around 2 to go.
And here comes Newman.
Yeah, he's closing in a hurry. Here comes the 48 and the 2 both. So Junior's going to have his hands full here with the last couple of laps.
I think he's done made those tires mad.
Yeah, he's done ticked those tires off, and he's in no position to hold anybody up. That has a whole lot to do with it. Your car's not good enough to outrun somebody. You get run over from behind, get spun out, and cost yourself a good finish.
Boy, what a season this guy's having. I mean, 4 top 10s, leading the points.
We're all around, no pressure.
He's consistent every week. Shell left, Mike.
Material. And look, wasn't afraid to change the motor and go to the rear. Wasn't worried. A lot of guys say, well, we're doomed.
And wasn't afraid to let people pass him. Say, I'll race you when the time comes.
2 guys that went to the rear are first and second point men. Where are they now?
Right up there.
Yeah,
First and fifth.
It's wiggling, get back to the line. Got no pressure.
Sterling Marlin will get his 8th consecutive top 10 finish, his 10th Winston Cup career win, and his 2nd win of 2002. Marlin wins the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400.
USA, man, USA.
Elliott Sadler 2nd.
Damn good.
Harvick 3rd, and for 4th, Earnhardt Jr. holds off Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson, and Rusty Wallace.
And a fast closing Matt Kenseth.
Jeff Gordon ends up 9th, Bill Elliott 10th.
Great job, great job.
Chip Ganassi, car owner.
2nd Darlington win for Sterling in 37 starts here. He won this race in 1995. Now, though he started last in a backup car, he'll be credited with starting 11th. That's where he qualified for this race. Steve Burns?
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a presentation of Fox Sports.